everyone! Welcome to today's video. I want to talk about something that's really close to my heart, how I transformed my mindset in my 20s. It wasn't always easy, and there were a lot of challenges along the way, but through this journey, I learned some really powerful lessons that completely changed my perspective. So, if you're in your 20s, or just looking for a shift in how you think about life, I hope you find something valuable here. Okay, let's start with where I was before this mindset shift. Like many people in their 20s, I felt overwhelmed a lot. I was constantly comparing myself to others. Whether it was friends getting promotions or people on social media looking like they had their lives perfectly together, I always felt behind. I had a lot of self-doubt, questioning if I was making the right choices. And let's be honest, I wasn't always confident in my decisions. Sometimes, it felt like everyone else had figured it out while I was still stuck at square one. Can you relate? The pressure to have it all together was real. But then, one day, something clicked. I realized that I had the power to change my own mindset. It wasn't about waiting for the perfect moment or for things to magically fall into place, it was about the way I viewed challenges and growth. I started noticing how often I thought negatively about myself. Every time I made a mistake or faced a setback, I'd spiral into this deep self-criticism. But I decided that this needed to stop. I wanted to start focusing on what I could control, my thoughts, my reactions, my choices. And that's when the shift began. Here's what I did to shift my mindset. 1. Replaced negative thoughts with empowering ones. The first step was becoming aware of the negative self-talk and replacing it with more empowering thoughts. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, I started telling myself, I'm doing my best, and every step is progress. 2. Focused on growth, not perfection. Perfectionism was one of the biggest hurdles for me. I used to think if things didn't go perfectly, it meant I failed. But over time, I realized that growth is messy. Success is not linear. So, I started viewing mistakes as learning opportunities, not setbacks. 3. Practiced gratitude. Gratitude has been a game changer. Every morning, I write down 3 things I'm thankful for. It might sound simple, but focusing on gratitude helped me shift from a mindset of scarcity to abundance. I started appreciating the small wins, and that shifted how I saw the bigger picture. 4. Let go of comparison. Comparing myself to others was probably the most toxic thing I did in my 20s. But I learned to remind myself, everyone's journey is different. I wasn't in a race. The only person I should compare myself to is the person I was yesterday. Focus on your own progress. If you're looking for practical ways to transform your own mindset, here are some tips I can share from my own experience. 1. Journaling for self-reflection. I started journaling every morning. Not just about my day, but about my thoughts, fears, and goals. It gave me a chance to clear my head and refocus on what really mattered. Plus, it helped me track my progress. 2. Setting intentions instead of goals. Goals are great, but intentions are what really kept me grounded. Instead of putting too much pressure on specific outcomes, I started setting intentions like, I intend to stay open to opportunities, or, I intend to be more patient with myself. It was less about the end and more about the process. 3. Meditation and mindfulness. A huge part of my shift was learning to be present. Meditation and mindfulness helped me get out of my head and into the moment. Even just 5 minutes a day made a huge difference in how I approached life. 4. Surrounding myself with positive people. The people around us play such a big role in shaping our mindset. I made sure to surround myself with people who uplifted and inspired me. Positive energy is contagious. So, where am I now? Well, to be honest, this journey isn't over. Mindset transformation is ongoing. But looking back, I've come so far. I feel more confident in my decisions, more at peace with myself, and more open to life's uncertainties. The most important thing I've learned is that it's okay to not have it all figured out. In fact, not having everything figured out is part of the journey. Every single step, every failure, every victory is all part of your growth. So, that's it for today's video. I hope this gave you some inspiration to start transforming your mindset, no matter where you are in life. Remember, change starts with you. If you found this video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe